Unless there's some colossal trade that blows Al Davis away. Remember, Al Davis likes to collect trophies. Two-time Doak Walker Award winner is Darren McFadden. Two-time Heisman Trophy winner, runner-up, Darren McFadden. And Lane Kiffin, the head coach of the Raiders, was at USC as an offensive coordinator, and they utilized Reggie Bush so many different ways. Darren McFadden is a big Reggie Bush. They've spent a lot of money on defense, and this guy is a perfect fit for what they want to do and take some pressure off a rookie quarterback, Jamarcus Russell.
Wait a minute, big Reggie Bush output. Isn't he closer to Adrian Peterson?
Well, you know, that lower body strength may not be. Yeah, I mean, in terms of impact on the game, there's no question he can have an impact on the game. But he can go catch the ball. He's a versatile player. And that versatility, but he's 6'2", 215. They can do a bunch with Darren McFadden, and he can hit the home run with one swing, yes.
Well, look, we all found out what Adrian Peterson did for the Vikings, made them now into a team that everybody wants to see and maybe get in there. And so perhaps the Raiders figure, hey, what better way back? And you know that rookie running backs, that's one of the positions that as a rookie you can have a huge impact seeing Peterson. Al knows that.
No question. He's got his bookend. You know, everyone says those triplets. Well, he's got two of the triplets with Jamarcus Russell last year, Darren McFadden this year. I like Darren McFadden going to the Raiders. He's going to be well coached by Tom Rathman. He's going to have a great system. He seems like a kid that really wants to play great football. If there's issues with him, I think he can leave them behind in Arkansas. He's more than a Southwest flight away in Oakland. He's going to be able to make a put it. You talk about a stake in the ground. He can put a stake in the ground. His sister's going to go with him to Oakland, a great city for him. I think that Darren McFadden fits very nicely with the Oakland Raiders.
And when you said just the Reggie Bush factor, when I evaluated him, Chris, he looks exactly like Reggie Bush.
There it is.
With the 4th pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Darren McFadden, running back, Arkansas.
And what's interesting is you come in with all your questions in this, and Matt Ryan, if he doesn't go, they're going to trade, and Darren McFadden, if he doesn't know we're going to trade, sometimes you sit there, you play your hand, Ryan 3, McFadden 4.
Well, I'm sure putting the defensive players on the board was tempting, but keep in mind they spent a lot of money on the defensive side of the ball, trading for Daniel Hall, re-signing Tommy Kelly. Look at Darren McFadden's versatility, and we're talking about at Arkansas what he meant in that wild hog offense, playing quarterback, doing a lot of things with Felix Jones. You talk about speed. Runs a 4.340 at 6'1 1/4 and a rock-solid 215 pounds. An explosive kid. Talk about going 40 yards in the blink of an eye. Just give him a crack in the line. He can do it. So I think when you look at a kid like Darren McFadden, can he catch the football? Yes, here he's running out of the quarterback position in that wild hog package at Arkansas. Catches the ball, he'll block for you. The thing that I really like, the LSU game the last 2 years against that vaunted LSU defense, that talent-laden LSU defense, 388 yards the last 2 years. That's a 7.3-yard average, 5 touchdowns. I talk about a kid who did it against the best in college football in the SEC. He did it. And I think the word game breaker, the word explosive, and I think you put Justin Fargas, you got Michael Bush coming off the injury, now a loaded running back position to help out Jamarcus Russell.
Look, 4,500 yards, almost 6 yards a carry, 41 touchdowns. Hello. He's a Raider. Sequestered in the corner here at Radio City Music Hall are Mike Tirico, along with Kirk Herbstreit and Ron Jaworski. Fellas, McFadden, as we suggested yesterday, the best evaluator in the NFL told me, Mike, the stuff surrounding McFadden is just stuff. Don't worry about it.
And some of that stuff is, we reported about 45 minutes ago, a couple of brothers who were in gangs, a couple of other brothers of the 12 children in bar fights. McFadden got in to help out the mom, a recovering crack addict, clean, she says, for 6 years. Still going to be a big part of the scene. You may have heard those details before. The football player and the person, you think in Oakland a good fit?
Well, I don't know if it's a good fit. Jaws could tell us that, but I know what kind of kid he is, and he's an outstanding football player. Think about playing in the SEC. By far, the greatest defenses in college football every year. The fastest defenses are in the SEC. 3 years, over 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns in that conference, plus his versatility. If the league enjoyed Adrian Peterson this year, wait till they get a look at this young man. If he has this, Jaws, if he has this supporting cast around him, you tell me, does he fit in and does he have some things to work with there?
Yes, Kirk, the happiest man right now in Oakland is Jamarcus Russell. Because a quarterback, particularly a young quarterback in that embryonic development stage, as is Jamarcus Russell, when he can do this, when he can reach that hand out there and make that play fake, oh, I'll tell you, it makes the pass game that much better. I just have one concern about Darren McFadden, his agility going sideways, that mobile lateral movement.
All right, Scotty, thank you very much. Now let's take a look at the best available presented by Hummer. And if you're talking in the running back category, Rashard Mendenhall, the workhorse running back from Illinois. And Felix Jones, the speedster, a guy that averages just a ton every clip, running the ball for Arkansas in tandem with McFadden. But it's interesting, in a fan poll, the Cowboys, and there are many Cowboy fans, they should not tab Felix Jones. Well, that's what the fans say. The Cowboys have spoken.
A lot of Redskins fans voted.
Huh? Redskins. Here's the commissioner with the first of 2 first-round picks for the Cowboys. How about them, Cowboys?
With the 22nd pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Felix Jones, running back, Arkansas.
Told you, just too neat. Kirk, it's just too neat. Jones, Arkansas, picking Jones, Arkansas, Kirk.
Boom, you've been talking about that for the last couple days, how that'd be a great fit. What a home run hitter. This guy took a back seat all year, of course, to Darren McFadden. He's electrifying in the backfield. I think he has the ability to help out as well on special teams. I think people are going to be surprised to see. Jaws and I were just talking. I think people will see a lot of Marion Barber, similar size, similar determination. Also, when he gets into the open field, not only does he make people miss, he runs right by them. So I think a bit of an unknown because of all the hype with Darren McFadden, but without any mistake, he can help you in every situation because of his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, and he'll surprise you with his ability to run between the tackles.
I agree with you, Kirby, about Felix Jones. We've had him to Dallas for the last 3 months, basically. You see his kick return ability here. A freshman All-American in that area, averaged 31.9 yards per return. You do the math. Had assist field position in the NFL with Tony Romo, big time. Look at Jerry Jones, connection with Arkansas. You look about the tandem with Darren McFadden. Now he's with Marion Barber, a pounder. And you look at a guy like Felix Jones, averaged over 9 yards a carry this season, averaged 7.6 yards a carry as a junior, as a sophomore. That led the SEC board, and you know this kid very well.
Well, all I can do is I had this discussion with Jerry Jones at the Senior Bowl, and he thought Felix Jones with Marion Barber would be a near-perfect tandem and the kick returner.
The only guy in the history of football, college football, Mr. Outside, Glenn Davis, with Army in the war years, averaged more per carry than Felix Jones.
It's a pretty good 1-2 punch for them. You lose Julius Jones, you pick up another Jones. Not only that, he can return kicks. They lose Tyson Thompson through free agency. Now, this guy can return kicks, so they get 2 things for the price of 1.
Can you imagine if they have Felix Jones returning kicks, and if for some reason Pac-Man Jones is on their team?
To that yet.
That's a punt returner. So,
and they can always pick up a wide